We
dating
the
same
man.
better not be.
Please,
We
no.
better not be.
No.
Can you imagine?
That would be wild.
Have you ever had that happen to you before?
Nah, I'm super sure I haven't. No, that's
Does-
never
does
happened.
does it count if you've been in a relationship and you end up dating someone that you know while you're in a relationship with him?
Well, yeah, because
Does that count?
for a period of time, you would have been dating the same.
But then I have.
God, yeah. Oh.
She knows. Clearly, because of reaction. Couple of trousers, man. Oh, gosh. Anyway, that part's going to get edited out. Please edit that part out, Aaron. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But are we dating the same man? Obviously, this has been going off now on social media, on Facebook and that.
Yeah,
For a
it
good
has.
couple of months. I don't know if everyone knows about it in Birmingham, but there's one in London.
Is there?
Yeah, there's one in London, I'm sure.
I thought it was just Birmingham streets only.
No, well, when I researched today, because I tried to subscribe to the Facebook page, and it came up with the London one, and there's a Manchester one, there's a...
Is there?
There's Nottingham.
What?
Yeah, it must have caught some fire, like...
Hot hellfire, because I genuinely thought there was just a Birmingham page. I didn't realise there was
yeah.
another one.
Yeah. Clearly, everyone wants to know the same thing, because something is in the air. But it's not just a woman page now. You got a man page, like you just said.
Yes, like, are we dating the same girl? What?
Can you just imagine the
Oh dear.
scenarios after scenarios? But honestly, like, is this a good thing? Is it really a good? Is it doing more harm
Then good.
than good?
I think just like with anything negative, it might appear negative in the moment, but there's always something good that can be taken away from it.
Yeah.
If things are coming to light and you don't want to accept it, or like people are in denial and people are lying and covering up stuff, then yeah, it's a problem, in it, because something's been brought to the table and then it's being shoved back under the table again, or under the rug. However, there's been a lot going on with this, because I know people that have been legit affected by this page. Like, I'm talking breakups. I'm talking breakups and all sorts, and it's not nice. Like, it can't be. Imagine it's you and you're a woman, and your man's come up on this page, and people are flagging up so much things, and it's like,
these times you got a child with him, you're married, you bought a house together, you got bills
like, you're
coming out of one
sharing,
bank
you've
account.
been sharing a life, like, you've been around each other's families, like, you've been living with this person, and then boom,
Now
this
I
just
gotta,
drops,
like,
and and you know, from my friend, obviously I'm not going to mention any names, but it's sad. Like, there is a lot, but at the same time, I kind of, in my eyes, it's a bit of a blessing in disguise, because at least, you know, this man's
sorted out in the open.
his laundry's out. His laundry is out there, and at least my friend's not being taken for an idiot no more.
But then what if this "are we dating the same guy" is based off information that's not maybe 100%? A story can be fabricated. So can you imagine that this whole thing is going around? You got 50k followers on this one, you know. 50k followers. So if people are really taking this as gospel, and it could be based on, what is it? What do people say? Theory? Like, my theory is, it could be half theory, innit? Like,
well, it's their own theory. It's not necessarily fact. It's just what they think, or their version of what's happened.
Yeah. But if there's photographic evidence, then you no one can help you there. Nobody can help you with photographic evidence.
No.
Gutted.
That's horrible. I'm sorry. I never want to be in that situation. I genuinely wouldn't. Like, I'm not cut out for this. I'm just not.
I feel like the woman, like the two different pages, gender pages, the man, the woman page, I feel like it's not going to be treated equally. I feel women are going to be more tarnished.
Yeah, as they do.
And I feel like the men will get taken back. I swear down. To a certain degree.
Yeah, I hear that.
Do you know
But
what I'm saying?
if there's somebody on that page like warning you, like, stay away from this guy, like you said, it could be a fabricated thing, but it's going to take a lot for somebody to publicly speak up and say, stay away from this guy. Like, you're really just going to fabricate and make stuff up and it's not true about a guy, and like warn other people about this guy if it's not true. And then it's when you get multiple people talking about one particular guy,
Yeah.
and then you're getting receipts on receipts on receipts on receipts about the one guy from different people.
Yeah.
They can't be fabricating it. So
True.
if you're dealing with a man who pops up on this page and there's multiple receipts from different women, you better open your ears.
Yeah.
We got 2 of them for a reason. And you know,
But
like,
it's not fair though if you have to subscribe.
oh yeah, that's what you were saying. You gotta subscribe.
That part's not fair because you're
I ain't
doing a
on
good
Facebook,
deed there. Now it doesn't feel like a good deed because now we've got to pay to investigate. When I could clearly just investigate off my own accord.
True, because it's not difficult to do in this day and age.
Come on now.
Mm.
A bit of a stakeout. Binoculars. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't even think you had to go that far. I mean, we've got phones. We have phones.
To be fair, you can get your camera out and zoom. But sometimes I making myself sound mad like I've done it before. I haven't. Okay?
You know what though? There's someone.
You have.
I haven't.
No, I thought that's what he's going to say.
No, I haven't. But I know someone that did back in the day. Well, I heard anyway. Like, people actually do these stakeouts. Like, it's real. Guys, be warned. Like, and sometimes this isn't even the main person. This is the side chick that be doing all of this. Stalking, watching you, following you, knowing where you at, where you are, and all this kind of. It's wild. Like,
I've met a few share of those guys.
Oh, guys who.
Well, I would say one, but I can't prove it.
That they're a stalker or they were stalking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've struggled to prove it, but I
You.
know it's you. I look at the camera. No, but I'm dead serious. Anyway.
Oh lordy lord.
What you call it? Yeah, so are we dating the same man? It's definitely do more harm than good. But then again, I haven't been able to subscribe and see. But if I really deep it, if I was in those shoes and my man got posted on there, Arms House, immediate fight. Like, we're just gonna fight out. But then is that healthy? No, that's the old jazz. Nah, that's the old jazz. I wouldn't even do that. Like, the new jazz would just probably just be like, you know what? I'm embarrassed. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I feel shamed. I don't even know how we can come from that when it's online. It's a raw different level of feelings being mocked and
embarrassment.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Other people, everybody just knowing.
Like, what happened to the
out
days
there.
of cheating and just cheating and it's cheating like because it's behind closed doors? Like, so there's so many marriages that are still together till this day because cheating was left in privacy. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't make it any better though.
Of course it don't. Because I would not want to be cheated on, and I don't cheat on. But what I'm saying is, there's parents out there that have been together for 60 years, and I know, but they've kept the household together because cheating was kept in privacy.
Maybe, but I feel like there's been some genuine 60, 50 year plus marriages that
Divorce and like
no, that they've been married for 50, 60 years and there hasn't been any cheating.
Of course.
Yeah, but the ones where there has been, I think if you're married, you've made those vows in it, so maybe that's it's another level of commitment if you're married because you're married at the end of the day. But either which way though,
because are we dating? Is that the same as being married? Is it? Yeah, true. But then I feel like people still kind of take it the same.
Yeah, I mean, okay, just dating. There's been nothing put out there. We're not in a relationship. We are dating. So if we're dating the same guy, that's just dating. Yeah. I say just, but I wouldn't want to find out that I'm dating the same guy as you because you're my soul sister. We've been friends for way too long. This is, and then what? Now I'm in somewhat a competition with you because we're dating the same way. It's just never going to happen. That's not going to happen.
We would have to come to an agreement. We both just can't see him at all.
Yeah. But then
and we'd have to trust each other. Like, you ain't seen it.
no,
you
but
have to
the thing
trust-
is, you see me, I'm not here for it, you know, because I would.
I don't want to share.
No,
Period.
not sharing. Like, been in that situation years ago, and I'll just, you can have him.
Yeah.
That simple. You can have him.
No, but well, the situation wasn't that you agreed to share, was it?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
But it just
No.
happened to work out like that, and you made that executive decision. The executive decision. Say it again.
Executive
Decision to let it go.
Lock it off, yeah.
Any women that goes back to a man that's cheated, or any man that goes back to a woman that's cheated, I don't care. Your relationship is not the same.
It's not the same, but it might be like, you might be in a little bit of denial. You might think, you know what, I can make this work. You think of everything that you've done, how far you've come, or the things you've gotten over, but it isn't the same.
It isn't.
It's not. It's not, because the level of trust is there's a level of trust that's been broken, and how you're gonna get back to that is maybe a little bit unrealistic.
Yeah. What's the word? You become. What is that word, man? And you become like, you know, when you just despise somebody, but it's not despise. It's
I know what the word is,
oh,
but I
it's
can't
really getting
find
to
it.
me. Hopefully, it comes back in my brain.
Help us, help.
But you know, like
I know what you mean. Like, there's a bit of animosity.
animosity is a word for it, yeah, but it's not the word I'm looking for.
Oh no.
But if it's dating, because you could be dating someone for 4 weeks. I know people that have been dating someone for a whole year. So can you imagine if you invested a whole year in someone and you want them to be your man, but then you find out he's doing the most? You've wasted a whole year on someone.
Well, is it a waste though? Because you would have learned lots of
Yeah,
things about yourself along the way. Like, I don't think anything's ever a waste, really. I feel like, yes, when you immediately find out the person's done something and you're emotional in the moment, like you think, why, like this is awful or whatever, and you go through it. But in the long run, you always come out on top most of the time. Like,
Yeah, like if your heart is in the right place, you're good.
yeah. And this is life, innit? It's both. It's the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, the rounds, the bends. Like,
Yeah.
life's never just smooth sailing. It'd
I
be
don't
boring
know.
if it was.
Actually, you have got a point with that.
I still don't think it's acceptable to log into that page or for somebody to come and tell you about your man. Or, yeah, because if it's your man and your man's on that page, are we dating the same guy? It is embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Because that's your man, but yeah, he's dating someone else. But yeah, he's been put on the page because he's dating somebody and dating her. But yeah, what they don't know is he's actually married with kids and dating. So
Or like settled, like in a committed relationship,
Yeah.
same, different, sharing all sorts, being around people's friends, you know, like, and even for the men, like, it's disrespectful. Like, how dare you be around like my friends and our friendship group, for example, smile in everybody's face, like, say, you don't know, you shitting on our friend. Excuse my French, but it's raw. It's really something. It's disrespectful. So it's not even disrespectful to the person in the relationship. Now it's disrespectful to
Especially if it's
everybody
been
else around.
Years.
You know.
Look at me going deeper into my
Years.
personal
Yeah,
account.
But it's true though. It's like, you're just gonna be around, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then it gets to the point where it's like, do the other parties know? Are you aware that the person's dating someone and you're still just, or with someone and in a relationship with someone, and then you're just still going there anyway, like no cares in the world? And there's women out there who for some reason love a man that's
In a relationship.
Like,
Yeah.
why? I wouldn't.
I saw
Because
that.
somebody explain what it does for you, knowing that you're getting with a man who's already with somebody else, or you're trying to take somebody else's man. Like, why?
It's funny because I was on the internet the other day. Maybe it was today actually, because I am on the internet every day. But I was on the internet and Ruby Rose said something, and she said, this American rapper, she said, I got this sad thing where I like boys, I like men that don't like me, but when they start to like me, I don't like them.
That's happened to me
Do you
before.
know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? I wish you said I was thinking, wow.
I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I was like, maybe this is what I need to stop behaving like. Like, I need to just be like, if he likes me, that's a good thing. Like, It's not.
Oh, in the end, when like
Yeah, it's
they
like he's
finally
liking
like you.
Yeah, like
Is that what you mean?
no, like her type of guy is someone who don't show her basically interest, but then as soon as he starts showing interest, she don't like him no more. Kind of puts her off. 'Cause it's like, ugh. But then it's like, why is it like that? I don't think this "are we dating the same guy" is gonna last too long. I know there's someone out there reporting that page, reporting. Every single day there's someone out there reporting on that page.
But it's
Mama,
like,
mama.
at the same time, they're watching how much people's actually going on there and actively like,
Participating.
yeah, and using it. And I don't, maybe it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Damn, nothing's private no more, man. You can't even have a side man. You can't have a side gal. You can't just live your life no more, really. And again, I am not condoning having a side man or a side gal. I'm just saying it in a way like privacy is not just gone off your phone now. They're not just tracking you off cookies. You can literally be tracked and have a Facebook page dedicated to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your demises, is that the right word to use? Demise. Because some people just want to be sneaky in private.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
Links.
Again, I'm not condoning it, but it's like, where does the line
Get drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But then I think, and this is where people need to get serious, because if you're gonna upload a picture of someone and ask about this person, like, are you actually looking to be serious with the person? Because if you're not, then forget posting the person on there. It don't make sense, because everybody, like you said, has the right to do whatever it is they want to do in private. But if you've been dating the person actively and now it's looking like, ooh,
We're settling down.
yeah, or like feelings are getting a bit more, like it's getting a bit more serious, and you want to know whether or not you should actually invest in a relationship with the person, then then post them and see what's going on just before you in just that little bit too deep. You know,
you might have an inkling of doubt
that
you just want to answer for.
But then sometimes there is that saying in it, what you don't know don't hurt you.
and that is a saying I heard nannies say.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
But for how long though? Because sometimes the truth has a way of revealing.
Yeah, they do go up bitter, a lot of the elder heads, because they know the man have been doing too much, and they do go up sometimes. Some of them are a bit better, some of them go up too strong. And when their dementia pops, they run the show. Do you know what I'm saying? Ooh. And that sometimes happen. I've seen it, but I haven't seen it physically, but I've heard stories. But I just feel like it's a funny thing. I feel like it was a good thing to top up on to discuss, because it's really happening out there in Birmingham. Like, it is. Who would have thought? And there's lots of people been posted on there, and it might just humble your clout and start going home to your family. You know what I'm saying? And start just doing things like having, like, you know, if you're messing up and if you've got a problem, and you can't help it, it's like you've got an urge. Do something else. Find a hobby, find a passion, find an interest, and invest your time into that. Because if you know it's not good for you, then it's not good for you because you know. If you don't know it's not good for you, then you don't know. You're none the wiser. None the wiser. But if you know, you know. So really, can you just imagine if we ever dated the same guy though? Honestly, on a real note though. Jazz, no. That would be severely polygamous. It would. Sister wives, I know I say she's my soul sister, you're my soul sister. What if he was a billionaire? I would happily be your sister wife. Oh, would you know? Like, you know what? There's going to have to be some kind of rule. So this is where marriage turns solely into a business if he's a billionaire, because, and you hear me when I say this. Fractions. Ratios. Let's, we're going to break this down. So if we can, if that could work in terms of business, strictly speaking business, there would be arrangements, because I can't imagine literally sharing the same man with my best friend, like one of my best friends. There'd have to be a contract. No. So there'd have to be a contract, either like you're having sexual relations with him and I'm not, but I'm still benefiting financially. Yeah, no, I feel like if we was to do it, we would have to all we all should have a private health where we
Health.
all have the same doctor and we're all connected. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you got something, I know, and if I got something, you know, and he got something, we both know.
But this is the thing, though. I just don't see myself sharing the same man.
Oh no,
Like-
I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't do really, but
Billionaire, yeah, of course.
if we
That
was
private
out in
healthcare for
Monaco,
run.
hypothetically speaking again, and a guy comes up and says, "Wow, Mademoiselle, this is so beautiful. Me never seen nothing so like it before. I would love to take you out for a date." And he was like, "But both of you don't know, I'm both." I'd be like, "Bah,
Here we go.
here you go. Well, I did. So I'm not, lit at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I let it go, bitch." You know what I'm saying? And then you never know, because
You just never know.
The life has a funny way
Of
doing things,
showing up.
Yeah.
Showing up. The situations will be situating.
But if I had to choose, I would choose to
Nah,
share.
I wouldn't share. It's just like, look how much people there are in the whole world. There's billions of people on the
Loads.
planet, and we've got to share the same man. Like, no one needs to share a man when you deep it. Like, no one should have
Yeah.
to really share a man.
And for those girls that like the men who are already in a relationship, like, that's weird.
Yeah, like, is it something?
weird.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm no psychologist, obviously, but it makes me wonder what's going on in their mind. Like, what makes you want to genuinely think, I want to take this person's man and him be mine? Or sometimes people don't even want to take the man. You just want to deal with the man, knowing like you just like being the bit on the side, like the side chick. Like, some side chicks just genuinely like being the side chick, but I don't know, like, why? You know, I feel like that would be interesting to hear some opinions
I
of
would
like
like to hear. And
why I'd want to know, because it's not something that like anyone that I know of actively like does. And if you do and you watch this, then we need to speak about this. Like, what's going on? I need to know what's going on in your mind. Like, please tell me, let me know, fill me in, because I've just never been the woman who wants to, or the girl who wants to.
If I had a friend that come up to me and was like, "Oh, Jazz, I'm seeing this guy, but he's actually got a girlfriend and I really like him now," I'll be like, "You are stupid. You are stupid." Because what could happen is, my mom's always said to me, the relationship's probably is on the way out or something, and he's looking for someone else to run to, or he's looking for a next place to stay because he knows he ain't going to be able to be there. He don't want to go back to his mum's. Do you know what I'm saying? So men always have some kind of, but don't get twisted. I'm guessing so the women do, because the women of nowadays, the women of this generation,
yes,
I like dogs. And I'm like horrified. Like, is this how it is now? Like, I need to like change my game. But then at the same time, I'm like, I'm scared. Like, it's not in me. I can only date one person at a time.
What, in like dating, just dating?
Even just dating, like that guy I went with the other day, and it went to fail because it would fail so quickly. I could date again straight away. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but if it's like, it's too much, it's like I'm picking up the phone to one person, it's like, oh, that person, oh, I called that person accident by his name, but he's his name, and do you know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine I'd fall under pressure.
That does seem a lot messy. I've never really deeped it. Never really. I've never deeped it. No,
do you know what
I
I
haven't.
mean?
Yeah.
The balance.
But that is messy. So everybody out there who's dealing with all that messiness, doing all that admin on a day to day, and you're not even getting paid to do it.
Oh yeah, what's your zodiac sign? And then she's like, 2 weeks later, what's my zodiac sign? I told you 2 weeks ago. And you're like, Capricorn, but it's really Gemini, and she's really pissed at you, and you're thinking, shit, I'm thinking about Jessica, or do you know what I mean?
Lordy Lord.
But either way, are we dating the same guy? I wouldn't want to do that. Really, no. I feel sorry for everyone that is going through that at the moment. But some of years that are going through it at the moment, probably already been through it before.
Probably. And you know what it is as well? I feel like no one actually, I say no one. I don't think people take dating as seriously as people did back in the day. Like back in the day, it was like you date to marry, or that is still the case sometimes with like Christians and other religions and stuff.
Date to be together.
Yeah, and I feel like if that was still the thing, the main thing, this page wouldn't really exist.
Well, no, but look at the statistics of divorces now. It's sky high.
I know, and this is, you know what?
Because if, like this.
I know, and I don't even want to get into it too much. But honestly, when people are getting married, if you're not really looking to take it seriously and be in it for the long haul, like
Just
forever,
allow it. Just
don't get married.
Yeah, just
like,
elope. Do something like, I don't know, go to Las Vegas and have the Elvis Presley and stuff there because it's fun.
Yeah, but either which way though, like you still. Is that a real marriage though?
Nah.
Do you not get a marriage certificate from that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I think you're lawfully married there, but you're not lawfully married when you come back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why did you do that?
Do you know what I mean? Like, if
Do
it's going to
that.
be a puppy show, you're not really going to take it serious. But again, you can't foretell your future, can you? So you don't really know if it's going to work out or not. You're just hoping it does, I guess, when you're in the moment.
But this is the thing, though. I think that's the thing that people misunderstand about marriage. Just like life, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Like, you're choosing every day to commit to that person. You're choosing every day to love that person. Like, you're making that choice on a daily basis because of the vows that you've taken. Like, it's not just, you get married and then that's it. Like, there's a whole nother level of work that goes into a marriage that I personally don't know about. But from what
blocks.
I see, when I be watching stuff and be seeing couples therapy and all these things, like, it's deep, it's real, it's long, it's an investment. It's all kinds of investments: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, financial. Like, it's everything.
Yeah.
It's supporting the person when you don't want to. It's supporting them when they're not at their best, like richer, poorer, sicker. I don't know the vows, but you
like
get
two
my
becomes
gist.
one at the end of the day.
Literally,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Literally. And if you're not willing to do that, like, wholeheartedly, and if you're not willing to compromise, and if you're not willing to listen to the other person, I just think you shouldn't even step up there and take the vows and embarrass yourself.
Some people just have that. What is it when you sign a prenup? You are protected from the divorce and the assets and everything being taken. If you sign a prenup, you're protected. It always throws me off.
Yeah, if you've got a prenup in place, then I believe that you financially are.
What's yours is yours. What's his is his.
I think so. Or I don't know exactly how it works. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you have to sort of agree individually, like within each marriage, the prenup's different.
Right. Yeah.
Or if it is just like, what's yours is yours, what's mine is mine. Or
Yeah.
but then I think so. Maybe that.
Because what about if I want to get married?
But then I believe you can choose to keep your finances like yours, like what's yours is yours. But I don't know if it has to be like under a prenup. And I don't even know if it's called a prenup in England. I feel like that's in America.
It's called prenup in England, isn't it?
Is it?
Aaron, is it called prenup in England?
I think so,
Yeah.
I don't think they're legally binding in England.
Okay.
Shit's changed.
So,
Interesting.
yeah, I think with any marriage, you just have to know that it's not just the ring in it. It's a lot more than just that.
Oh yeah, it's a lifetime commitment above and beyond. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a game. That's why, like, I really do want to get married, but man, I've got no role models in this game.
Of examples of like a good, what a healthy marriage looks like.
There ain't one.
Do you know what? I do have an example, actually, a role model marriage
And what it should look like.
of what it should look like, realistically speaking. Like, I do, and you know what? They're only like a few years older than us.
Okay, yeah.
But they have been together for a long time. They have. I'm very proud to say it's one of my other best friends in this world, right? And I genuinely think that their marriage is a good example of, I see it all.
Yeah.
How they've supported each other prior to being married, whilst they're married. Like the goals, like everything about everything, how they do and how they are. Like that's couples goals. I'm not gonna lie. So they make me excited. Do you know what I'm on about? What did you draw? An S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So I was like, big on you too.
Yeah. But yeah, so that I would say his names, but I don't know if you want me to or not. So I'm just gonna keep it hush for now.
We're not for next time.
Yeah. But yeah, like they've got a like lovely example.
Yeah.
Of a marriage, you know, and that I do have. But in terms of like older folk who've been married for a long period of time, I can't really say that I know other marriages enough to, you know, when you know of like family friends and they've been married for so long, but you don't know enough about their relationship to know whether or not it's a good example. But from the outside, it looks like a good example. But
Looks
from the
peachy.
inside, I'm not too
sure.
sure. So
it's always like that.
yeah,
You don't know what it's like behind closed doors for anybody, really, do you?
exactly. You never know what's
That's
going
quite
on
scary.
in people's
Really,
lives.
really deep. It is, isn't it? Because like when that door closes, no one knows really what goes on.
Exactly.
The mental manipulation, the physical, the
Sexual in some
Yeah,
marriages,
the
like
mind
that's
games.
underestimated, you know. But in some marriages, there is actually sexual assaults and things going on, or you know, people doing things against their will, and that's in a marriage. So
yeah, that's a lot. But we don't want to do that.
no,
But if anyone is going through that, you're more than welcome to, like, you know, pop us up. Like there's always something directly that links to our page individually. If you ever want to talk to somebody about that, by the way.
of course.
But it says confidential, by the way, as well. Just saying.
Mhm.
But
Safe
but yeah,
place.
this was just a quick one, really, and it was just all, like, how long's it been now since we've been recording, everyone?
37 minutes.
Well, we're wrapping it up all right then,
Mm-hmm.
really. So yeah, are we dating the same guy? I've probably dated the same guy with someone. Like that's. I feel like that's a quite broad title.
Dating,
Yeah,
just
it needs to be like
dating.
yeah, because you could have been dating someone for 1 week. Is it really a biggie? But they've been dating them
Well,
for
yeah, it is if you've got a girlfriend.
Yeah, but then it's like, are we dating the same guy? It's like, are we dating the same guy because you're dating him too and I'm dating him, or are we in a relationship with the same guy? I feel like it's two different things.
It is.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like
It is, but I think it's getting messy because there's people out there who are
in a relationship.
in a
and
relationship and dating.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're having your cake and eating it, lads, and you're really getting. I say not even just lads, but girls
dating.
now
Really
as well.
getting
Apparently,
twisted.
you're having your cake, you're eating it,
Yeah,
but you're getting baited out at the same time.
terrible. But some of them, I wish I could go on there, you know, because I really want to see if I know some of them.
You do.
But I bet I do. I bet
I've had
it's
a
like
right. I've
regular-
had a good long stroll through that before.
Shut up! And you
Oh,
did a
hell
screen
yeah.
record and send it to me. How dare you!
You know what it was? When I was actually, because you know me, I don't have Facebook, so I wasn't on my phone scrolling through it. I was on somebody else's phone.
Could have got your phone and recorded it and
But the
sent it to me.
you know what? I could have. The people
Bear with this phone.
that
Sorry.
popped up.
You need to tell me one
Oh my
name
gosh.
that I know. Off air. Off camera.
Yeah, where it's safe. I'm only joking. No, I'm trying to think. Would you know them?
Any from my
You-
area?
Nah, I don't think so. Do you know what's fun?
area's low key. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so. But there could be people on there that you do know that I
Possibly.
scrolled past and don't know who they are.
Possibly.
But
Funny. Well, obviously, I could tell we're going towards the end because we're kind of going a bit slow now when it comes to the back and forth ping pong in it with it. I feel like
to the pong,
the ping pong.
the ping pong.
Normally we ping pong off each
Ping
other,
pong,
but because
ping
it's
pong.
like we just really went straight to are we dating the same guy?
I know, and I just keep.
I know, I see
What's going on?
Because you were like this was so backed up. But yeah, no. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
I hope you ain't dating the same guy or girl.
Hopefully not, but if you have ever been on there,
You know,
And you
just
wanna-
get checked.
get checked. Yeah, I was gonna say, let us know. Reach out
Yeah, get
if
checked.
you wanna.
baby.
Anyway,
I know. How often is it you should get checked for sexually?